He's portioning. Okay. He doesn't want to cramp. Okay. He doesn't want to cramp. Doesn't want to fill up on fruit.
Portion this.
I noticed you saved.
Oh, wow.
I noticed you saved some blueberries.
Portion this. I say cantaloupe. I say honeydew. I say watermelon.
I like what you did.
Pineapple. The whole
I like
thing.
what you did.
I'm very excited for this podcast to be over because I have fruit salad waiting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. He's Damon. I'm the guy waiting for fruit salad.
Yeah, he is. By the way,
other guy, how was your week?
By the way, still hot in here. Don't understand why that happens. Cold in the hallway. Still hot in here. So, hey, before we start, I saw this on the way in, so I actually screenshotted it. I just wanted to share this. I have a Ring doorbell. Nobody likes a bragger, but I have a Ring doorbell, okay? I get notifications when stuff happens in my area. Now, I like the notifications of saw 4 coyotes on the path. You know what I mean? I like those notifications. Here's the one I just got, okay? I'm going to read it to you. Possible missing cat.
Possible.
That's how it starts.
Wait, that's how it notifies you?
That's how it starts.
I get package alert.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
No, it's possible. Oh,
Jerry.
my guy.
Jerry, right at the top. You just missed the theme song.
And we have fruit salad.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
We don't know what I have fruit salad.
Okay, Ted has fruit salad.
Rest of you got nothing.
Yeah.
Mac had an apple, though.
We get to watch Ted eat fruit salad. That's pretty solid. That's a solid night. How'd your night go? Pretty good. I watched my co-host eat fruit salad. Anyway, starts possible missing cat. Okay. This is 8 minutes ago. Now, right now, it's about 30 minutes ago. Spoiler alert. But it says, my neighbor's daughter keeps seeing this cat around her house. I absolutely don't mind it being here. It's very sweet and friendly, but it looks like it might be losing weight. Okay.
That's very specific.
Okay. Now, get this. It definitely looks cared for recently. And then here's where I think I might have typed this. We gave it some water and food today because it was meowing at her door. So now it says, hey, recently it's been taken care of. You know why? Don't want to point fingers.
Because you did it? Yeah.
But this guy. So now all you're doing now is bragging, going, hey, I'm taking care of somebody's possibly lost cat.
Right.
You know this cat's not lost. This cat goes, I eat over there, then I go home and I have dinner too.
Right.
Okay? So you know who's eating 3 times a day? Me. If I was a cat, this is the cat I would be. Okay?
Hey, do you want to stay for dinner? Hold on. Ma, what are we having? Macaroni and cheese? Yeah, I'll stay, but I got to get home.
I got to get home. I got to get home afterwards.
Stay, but
I can have that.
What are you guys having? Lasagna? Yeah, both. I'm going to go both.
So then it says, if it's just an outside friendly cat, no worries. But I thought I'd post just in case someone is missing part of their family. Okay. So I got an alert on my phone. Now listen, if you go, hey, saw someone abducted through my Ring camera, I should probably know about that.
How does this alert you?
It gives me a little notification on my main home screen. It'll go boom because I have it turned on.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have it turned on, but I have it turned on. Now I could turn it off, but then I lose all this quality time
for sure.
of reading about a possible lost cat. And then here's the last sentence. Again, I have no issues with it being in my yard or flowers. There's the real problem. You have a problem with this cat being in your yard or flowers.
Yeah, this feels very passive aggressive.
Does it not? Look, the cat looks starved, but we fed it. I don't care if it's in my yard or flowers.
This abused animal was digging in my yard, and I don't have a problem with that per se.
Right.
But I also fed this abused animal.
Yeah.
By the way, looked abused.
By the way, I don't care if you come get it, but come get it out of my yard and flowers.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So anyway, I just thought I had no intentions of doing that, but I was like, I'm going to screenshot this because this is what happens to me. You know, it's like I'm doing something, all of a sudden I get alert. Again, I want to look just to be, okay. It's never my dogs. My dogs don't have a fence. They're not out. They're out.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, Nicole forgot him outside the other day for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting on the front porch going like, what are we doing? We're not outside the animals. So yeah. What about?
This is why no one likes you.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to know why I lay butt first on your pillow and I cuddle with Dad?
Yeah, Jerry, I don't like it either. Jerry just gave this whole set of a kind of a look.
Yeah.
Like what's going on. Just so everyone knows, for the 47th time of us recording it
this week,
Audio Hive Podcast Studio, the
reconfigured.
studio is different to us.
Reconfigured. Yeah, reconfigured. So,
because Matt got a new guy.
Yeah. I like the way you put that too.
Yeah.
He's like, so what brought this on? I'm like, new guy.
New guy.
He's like, oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, hey. So he didn't like it the way we like it, so he got to move it? Yeah. New guy.
Okay, yeah.
New guy.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Mac is like he's like every cable company, phone company. Look, we treat new customers with great deal of respect. Right. Okay. The old people, they pay full price.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen, I'm not saying that's how I pay. I probably get. I know that we're special.
I'm not going to say anything, grandfather.
But what I'm going to say is that if Damon likes it different, we go new guy.
And it's not just moving some chairs. This requires some cable management.
Oh
moving some stuff.
No.
Mac put some effort into this.
Yeah, it's just somebody that had some free time.
I mean, we didn't see him do it, so someone put some effort into it.
Somebody. Yeah. So maybe that cat.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that cat. So hey,
that's why he looked starving because
we hooked up last weekend.
Whoa.
We hooked up last weekend, and we went to a function, which we never do.
Can we rephrase that?
We banged last weekend.
Thank you.
Okay.
I wanted to be no
just so we're all
ambiguity.
Yeah, just so we're all clear.
Yeah, I wanted no ambiguity. I want to make sure everyone knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a party.
Yeah. For someone's 40th birthday. 40 people! We know where they are. We were there.
Us.
We were there. It was us.
Right.
I'm a guy.
I'm a
party
guy.
people.
Yes.
So, yeah, Buck barreled and his beautiful wife, Christina.
Right.
That was wonderful.
Yes. It was not Buck Barreld's 40th.
No.
It was Christina's 40th.
No, because he's close to
Well
us.
past.
Yeah,
Well past 40.
By the way, that's going to play really well.
Yeah.
He's well past.
Like he's going to listen.
And by the way, if anybody's listening, he's not a doctor. Just so people know. Okay.
So is your husband also a doctor?
No. My stomach hurts now from you asking me.
No. Yeah, it was a great time though.
Yeah, so we walked in, which was cool. We saw her on the way in. We actually brought gifts. My wife was very thoughtful, got flowers.
I'm going to very graciously say we.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with it.
Right, as a group.
Yeah.
As a group.
I would like to know how my name was signed on the card. I understand it was on the card.
Yeah, we presented gifts. But no, she got her hat.
She got a checks out hat.
Yeah, and then some flowers. So it was nice. And
was very excited about it. Was very excited about it.
Yeah.
The hat, not us.
So, and then we were told to ask about, remember the pigskins?
Yes.
Yeah, because they put a pig in the ground.
Yeah, they roasted a whole pig.
They roasted a pig, and for some reason they were saving the skin.
So you be Buck Barreled, and I will be you.
Yeah.
So I hear you got some skins.
I can't say, but it's basically F them skins.
Yeah.
Okay.
F Riz them skins.
Yeah, those skins. And you know what's weird? So we walk up to him, and my son had just played a football game. It was on a Saturday. So my son had just played a football game that day, and I couldn't wait because I knew he was going to ask me, how's your kid doing in college? We talk about it, right? And insteed, I walk up, and I'm talking to him, and he goes, I wish his son Kyle could be there. He goes, but he's in the military. And he's like basically 2 steps away from standing next to the president with a gun.
Right.
Okay. In a good way. Okay. So let's clarify that.
Let's clarify that.
Let's clarify.
Can we rephrase that?
Yeah.
He's 2 steps away from banging the president.
They're banging. That's what it is. He's 2 steps away from banging the president.
No, he's on protection detail at an embassy. That's as far as I was.
But what's hysterical is as he says that, I go, damn it. Like that. I go, I was going to dad brag my son recovered a fumble today. Yeah. And your son is so, I'm like, damn it. I couldn't even dad brag. I was so like, I was kiboshed immediately. But it was hysterical. But then he told me, remember what he tells us? He goes, tell me the story about the volleyball game.
Yeah, I have notes actually from that.
Do you?
Yeah.
You took notes?
Yeah. Well, Nicole was also bring this up, but we'll bring that up later. But yeah. I do have notes. And one of them was
the volleyball game.
Yeah. Volleyball. No, I just want you to read my note verbatim.
Yeah.
Volleyball, apparently?
Yeah. So you take top notch notes.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, I got to get my phone on tape.
You know what I wanted you to talk about in your podcast? Talk about that volleyball game.
Yeah.
And I was literally behind him like, volleyball?
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I wasn't there, so apparently this is a story I can't tell.
Now we do have to. What we have to preface this with is Buck Barreled is a mountain of a man. Okay, especially in high school and middle school. He was 7'12" if he was a foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill Brett.
That's how it goes. Yeah. All right. But
One time he drank in a Gyre school bus full of beer and then drove that bus into a school.
Yeah.
Once.
It kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know why you would do that. But what cracks me up is I had another buddy, his buddy Dan, who was taller than him.
Right.
So we did have
so you expect them to be very well at a game where height isn't an advantage.
Well, whether it's basketball, whether it's volleyball, whatever. So anyway, myself and a ragtag crew of people that are in the same shape and physical height as me, okay, took them on.
Right.
Now, we won. They were cocky. It was never going to happen. Here's the deal. I'm almost 50, okay? So late 40s, all right?
7, 8, 9.
0. We get 0. But anyway, I don't recall this memory to the point of where he, like this is something that jumped out of his mind.
Well, he's telling you, and I was like, am I supposed to remember this? Was I there? I don't think I was there. Was I there? And you're like, I don't think you were there.
I don't think you were there. Yeah, I don't think you were there.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You were literally like, who's on my team?
Yeah. I'm literally telling him, like, look,
Right.
I understand.
So you're telling me, so obviously I was there.
Yeah.
Who else was on my team?
So this many years later, it still irks you that this happened,
Yeah.
which to me, that's wonderful. That's what negative impression. I'm cool with that.
Right.
I'll do it anytime.
I mean, to be fair, it's weird that you say that because I remember one time we were playing basketball with some of the guys that played basketball, like they were on the team through 6 through 12.
Yeah.
And we were playing, and me and my ragtag bunch of guys took them out. Like we won because we were doing that stuff where they were expecting to guard like regular stuff, and we're just chucking it from half court.
Yeah, we're like, okay.
Doing their out of bounds fade away, and it's going in and stuff, and like
Kobe.
they're like, how is this garbage falling? This is all garbage time. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
but it works.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd never do it again, but we won that one game, so I remember that. So.
But for that to be a mental imprint that you have to then discuss with me, 40 years later, you know what I mean?
Right.
In a garage, it cracks me up. That said, I do remember I served very well, and I think I aced quite a few points in that game, and it was one of those two where it was like, damn it, man, only I don't think they said damn it because we were teenage kids, so it's probably a lot more egregious vocabulary.
Sure, I'm sure it was something about those skins.
So the other thing, yeah, F them skins. But the other thing is once again, his mother walks up to Wilson and goes, "My God, you look so wonderful," like that. And then to me, I turn and I look at her and go, hello. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Hey, Damon."
Yeah, hey, Damon.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing?
So Christina was right there. We're like, hey, just so you know, Buck Barreld's mom just came up and said, I look great.
Yeah.
And basically turned to Damon and went, hi.
Yeah. Because she did. Okay. That just happened.
That was accurate.
Wilson gave me the look like, that just happened.
That just happened.
Like he just spiked. I just got that. And the last thing I'll say about it was cool is one of their friends, one of his son's Brandon's friends, was actually fighting on TV, bare knuckle brawling.
Yeah, at a casino in New York, on Vice TV.
On Vice TV. So what was neat, and he was the main card.
Yeah, he was the main. Yeah, because we get there and it was like, hey, they show his name. It was just great. It said his name from Wilmington, Illinois, by way of Chicago, Illinois. Because everyone would be like, I have no idea where that is.
I have no idea where that is.
But we're like, oh, cool, he must be coming up next. 14 fights later.
Yeah.
Is it this one? Is this the one?
Yeah.
And finally they're like, he's the main event. Start with that.
Yeah.
Say that up front.
Yeah, but it's funny because they put him up there as Cub Hawkins, but he's Nick, and that's so. Yeah. Brandon was like, Nick's fighting tonight. I'm like, hold on, and I'm like, because I met the guy before. He's a real nice guy.
We met him at volleyball.
He's a nice guy.
Speaking of volleyball, we met him at volleyball. Yeah. And then at one point, Buck Barreld's kid came out and wanted to play bags, cornhole for those people, and Buck. I watched Buck win 3 games and not even realize he was playing.
Yo, what's weird is as he's being congratulated, he's like, "Man, I'm sorry, I could have done better." And I'm like, "Your teammate's telling you just won."
Yeah. Okay. By the way, you won. Yeah, he brought us out there to ridicule and to heckle and to make fun of his son,
which we did. We did a quality job.
And then he wins and he doesn't realize he won. We're like, "That's what you brought us out here for, man."
Yeah. You were totally failing at your part, which is gloating. Okay, you're not even gloating. So,
now I have another note that was given to me by your wife. Now I might say it now, and you might be like, "Hey, let's wait till next week."
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe a little do. I just have 3 words.
Yeah.
Wet headphone money.
Oh, wet headphone money. That's actually a Chuck story, and we may wait on that.
Okay, so
we may wait on that.
That's something. This is something we've never done. That's to be continued, everybody.
Yeah, to be continued.
Just want to let you know that's the only. I have volleyball apparently, and wet headphone money.
No, we're gonna wrap up with we had a lot of fun with Christina, and happy birthday, related. Because now when this comes out, this is going to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after it. So, but happy birthday. I said we need Miss stories.
We need stories, Miss.
Okay. By the way, I love that. Okay. You put it on Facebook. You put it anywhere.
Yeah.
We need stories, Miss.
Oh, by the time the clock, it's beer 30.
Yeah. So today. Ooh, nice. That just made a mess.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
A lot of electronics.
Hey, you know what used to be on here? Kleenex.
Yeah.
You know how Because I brought them in myself.
Yeah. Yeah, those are gone too. Where's our?
You said that made a mess, and all of a sudden I just see Jerry's head go.
Yeah.
Slide into frame.
Let me look. He's looking around the scrim. They still got scrim behind me.
No, that's a curtain.
So Miss texts me and says,
"Thank you, good sir.
Can I go to the Drakes after football practice?"
The Drake.
Okay. So my response is, and this is where I know she's a parochial. This. I say I missed this stuff, but I go, "You don't have any missing assignments or crappy grades, correct?" And she goes, "Right." Now I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Does that mean right I don't?
Yeah.
Or right I do?
Right.
Or right I can't go if I do have those.
That was on you. You set the ball on the tee. She hit it out of the park.
So what's weird is the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Radio silence. If I check the tracker now, she's probably at the Drakes. Okay. Because you know why? Dad said, because my first comment was, sure. And then I followed it up with that question. Okay. And then she's right.
Oh, this is Jeopardy. We got to take your first answer.
Yeah. So I understand the answer. Sure. Okay. But my point is I do this in real life. I do this to you and you hate me for it. And my kids
wait. You're going to have to specify.
Yeah. Breathing.
Okay. Yeah.
Breathing. Yeah. It's when I breathe, the end.
Continuing to live.
Yeah. You're right. I do. I actually despise that. You're correct. But no, I just thought that's a small miss story, but it's one of those things where it's like, she's getting me with the same ammo that I use on everybody else. Yeah. So they are learning. Daddy's teaching.
You know what somebody did to me at work?
Yeah.
Something you like to do. Said, I had an answer that was 2 parts.
Oh,
yeah. See,
I already know where it's going.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now.
You did it right now. Said the first part. Started asking me a question. And I was like, you know what would have solved that question? If you just listened to the other part coming out of my mouth.
Silence. Yeah.
Because you know what part I was going to tell you? That part. Because I anticipated you might need to know both pieces of information.
Yeah, but you weren't talking to me, so you weren't anticipating the interruption, I'm sure.
That's true.
Yeah, because in talking to me, you cannot pause between 2 parts of the story because I will start talking.
Do you know what really makes me angry? Oh, I don't know. What? Tell me. When people interrupt me. Ooh.
That is a regular conversation we would have.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd be like, you got to give me time to guess, man. Mitch Hedberg, you got to give me time to guess.
You know who that was with? That was Chad.
Was it really?
That was Chad Daniels who did that with him.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Chad told that story.
Oh, yeah. I remember him telling that story.
Yeah.
The potatoes,
you know,
right?
You know what I love? Pancakes. Or was it potatoes?
Yeah, it was
mashed potatoes.
It
was mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, I
You know
think.
You know what I love? Mashed potatoes. You got to give me a minute to guess.
You got to give me time
and
to guess.
And then he went on stage that night and told that.
And told
and
that
Chad's
joke.
in the back like, that was me.
Yeah. It's a great joke.
I inspired that. Oh, for sure.
It's a great joke.
Think of which, I talked to Chad yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great joke. He's a good dude. He's coming to the area again.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Last night was his first show, and then tonight's his last show.
So,
and I'm here, so you're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. But you have fruit.
Well,
delicious
right.
fruit
I'll
salad.
tell you, though, if they would have, anyway.
If they would have offered fruit
if they would
salad.
have offered me a spot on the stage, it would have been that checks out with Damon and Jerry.
Right. And no fruit. We would have 0 fruit in this studio.
You would have no fruit.
No fruit. Yeah. Which, by the way.
No, Mac had an apple.
Oh. Okay.
And he did not share it.
Yeah. Well, you didn't bring fruit for the room. You brought fruit for the room to watch you eat.
I brought enough fruit for the room that I'm going to eat myself.
Yeah. I'm going to house this. Okay. I'm just telling you right now. But anything else cool happened to you?
Is that a fruit platter? No. It's a plate. It's a plate.
Much like Nutter Butter has decided that I am family size. Okay. His fruit platter is also single serving. It's fine. Anything else cool happen?
No, I don't think so. I think
no.
Yeah.
Hey, can I give you? I overheard at a restaurant. I say a restaurant. I was ordering hot dogs, so not a restaurant, fast food place, right?
Sure.
Food place, but
a box with wheels outside on a street.
So I hear somebody ordering through they're ordering through the intercom in front of me, so you can hear them because they're screaming it to the world. Okay.
Yeah, give me
yeah.
You got dogs in there?
But you know what's weird is I could also hear the person's frustration inside. And when I pulled up after them, because of course I was after them, when I pulled up to the window, I'm like, what was that? Yeah. And they're like, I know. And so immediately we start talking about that person, right?
Bruh. Right? Bruh.
So they said, can I get 2 hot dogs with everything? Okay. So they come back,
but hold the
So no, they come back and they go, okay, so with everything, and they're like, and peppers too. They're like, no peppers. Okay. So they said no peppers, and they're like, what comes on that? And
hold on.
Yeah.
You just said I want everything on it.
Yeah.
But you don't know what that entails.
Right. So then they're like, so then the lady's like, well, what's everything for you? I hear her voice go, what's everything for you? What would you like? Right. So they say, the works. And they said the works, but no peppers. Yeah. So what's the works? Now, this is a weird game of who's on first.
Yeah, right.
Where I'm ready to order.
Now you're in the restaurant thinking, well, what is the works?
What is the
I know what I would put on it.
Is the works everything?
This is my menu, but what is this guy expecting?
Yeah. So anyway, they go the works, and you hear the lady in the intercom go, so that's it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna need a hint.
So and then she starts rattling off the works. She gets to the second item. I don't even know what it was. I think the first one was mustard, right? Second item. No, not that. No.
Wait, in the Chicagoland area,
mm-hmm.
said put the works on a hot dog. Does not include mustard.
Well, No. They took mustard. So they got past mustard.
Okay.
Say the second one was relish, onions, whatever it is, tomato, pickle, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sport peppers, no.
Right. So, but they get to the second item, and she goes,
Oh,
no, not
no,
that.
not that.
No, not that. No, not that. So then she goes, well, what would you like on it? She asked again.
The works.
She goes, I'll take mustard. She goes, can I get grilled onions? When has grilled onions ever been a part of the works?
Right.
Or in everything? Grilled onions. Look, raw onions. Chopped up raw onions?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Grilled?
Yeah.
You want, dude, do you realize hot dogs don't take 18 minutes to make while we saute your mushroom or your onions?
Can I get dill and sweet relish, please?
Yeah.
We just have the one.
Yeah.
Well, you can, do you have those pickles? You can cut it up.
Yeah. But anyway, grilled onions. That was their next thing. Do you have grilled onions? I'm sure they do. They have many delicious sandwiches here.
Yeah.
Not on a hot dog.
Right.
Okay. So, and by the way, you know your hot dog that was going to be like $2.99 or whatever. I bet it's going to be $17 now.
Correct.
Okay. And it's probably been on the floor. Okay, because she's done talking to you.
It's been in some buns.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah.
This is not the first bun this hot dog's been in.
This is a callback, but in my butt.
In my
okay.
butt.
I'm just telling you right now.
You were not as in my butt?
Yeah.
You were very excited.
I was excited that episode.
Very excited
I really
to have
was.
stuff in your
I really
butt.
was. Yeah. Not a hot dog, though.
No.
Not a hot dog.
No, we hooked up.
Not at all. Yeah, we banged. This is what it is. All right.
Now, I do have you reminded me of a story because
Yeah.
someone, wilding out at a place. So I'm going to be careful because I'm still a new producer at
Yeah,
SNF.
it's a show. Right.
Right. So there was a woman in front who was conversing with a lot of people. First off, there weren't a lot of people. Like a lot of the producers couldn't make it for whatever reasons. Other gigs. If you have a paying gig,
That's the rule.
You get automatic.
Go make money.
Go make money.
Right.
If you have something else, like your job, go do your job.
Right.
If you told your significant other you're going to be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for comedy, Thursday you're probably going to be at home. Get it. No problem. There's only 4 of us. There's 3 spots for producers. So I got one of the spots. Was not expecting it.
Okay.
And I'm up there, and there's this woman who, for some reason, she's doing how you do like a pinch with your finger and thumb.
Okay.
She's doing that. My joke was like, yeah, I'm glad that you know how big it is. Don't tell everyone else.
Right. Yeah.
I figured that would diffuse it, right?
Yeah.
But she's messing with everyone, and she's talking. Well, partway through the last comedian, she finds out that her date, his credit card is declined.
Oh.
He turns to her and goes, "Hey, can you help me out on that?" Well, that sets her off. She's like, I don't pay for my stuff. I go on a date. Stands up. The person behind her says, "Hey, can you shut up? I'm trying to watch the show." She says, "You want to catch me outside?" And I'm like, "Oh, now this is good."
Nice.
Yeah.
They're going to throw hands.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then she's pushing her way out and shoving her way out. She's knocking down tables and knocking over chairs and stuff. People's backpacks by the comics are on the chairs and she's knocking that over, screaming. Now, this is at the Roundhouse and
there's a comedian on stage.
Yeah, the comedian on stage who is like, "Hey, that's great. Nice to see you. Have a nice night. Don't come back." And they said, I don't remember how they found out. Oh, like, "Hey, don't see me at my next show." Just basically like, "Hey, have a great," just doing like a funny way of working it down. It was pretty good. But because it's the building is a round building, I can look out and see across and see them now dealing with the manager. They're screaming at the manager, knocking stuff off over there. Turns out was knocking down the crayons that they give to kids who go to the restaurant portion. We're in the tavern portion. This is the restaurant portion. I was like, oh, well, that's my move. I always like to smack down art supplies earmarked for children.
Yeah, those 4 packages of crayons. Try replacing those.
Really sets the tone.
Yeah,
that's
try
what I put
replacing those. Wow.
Yeah, but there's only 4, and we're like, we're not supposed to engage. We're supposed to just get management involved, which we did. But man, we thought it was something like they just didn't like the comedian or whatever. Not that comedian was bad. It was just like was not engaged with any comedian. Was talking back. Was heckling. Doing all kinds of stuff. No, it turns out she went out with Deadbeat. Found out when the bill came due.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild. And then we're telling everyone, "Hey, it was a show. Hey, the show was great." Except for, and then everyone's like, "Oh man, I wish we would have made it. We should cover that." Like, nope.
Yeah. You know what's weird? Next time I'm turning on the paying gig because I want to watch that happen.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. So you didn't have to play bouncer though. You just had to turn it over to the restaurant. You're fine. You're fine. See, then you're not because you're not the bartender either, right? I mean, you're seating people and moving stuff around. And they have more than one bartender in that room now, or still just one?
They just had one.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, if it's anticipated to be bigger, they will have more than one. But yeah, it was just one.
Yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, the other couple though left their credit card on file, so that couple paid for the whole table.
Oh, unknowingly,
and the walkout fee. There's a 20% gratuity added on if you walk out.
Get out of here.
So that waitress did okay.
Wow. Well, somebody else didn't when they get their statement the next day.
Right.
Wow.
Well, we know one guy that can't help pay.
Yeah. That guy right there. He's the one. I can see him through the window. He cannot. The guy that breaks crayons has no money.
And I know this isn't new to you because I told you it when we went to Buck Barrel's thing. But so I wasn't dressed for comedy. I usually don't I don't have a comedy uniform, but I have a kind of comedy look.
You want to look put together?
I have a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in an ill-fitting polo because I don't. My wardrobe is kind of weird right now because I don't know if
you're in between.
I've lost some weight.
Yeah.
And I was wearing jeans, so I get up there and I was like, "Hey guys, sometimes when you're a producer of a show, you got to step up when you didn't expect to. I apologize for bringing divorced dad. Just found out about the soccer game right now. Energy to the stage."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hotmail does not have an integrated calendar. You got to tell me these things."
Yeah. Please remind me.
No,
Billy plays at noon today.
I know we don't really like to brag about ourselves, and everyone hates to brag and all that stuff. But this week, for the first time in my adult life, and no one uses this measurement anymore because it's garbage and everything, my BMI, my body mass index, said I was a healthy weight. Not overweight, not obese. It said a healthy weight. Then I looked it up. I said, how much more weight do I have to can I lose and still be in that window? Guess how much weight I can still lose and still be in a healthy weight?
Oh, I'm guessing it's multiples of 10s.
It's 40 pounds. Yeah. It's telling me that I can go down another 40 pounds and be healthy. I'm like, oh, no wonder why this.
So you're barely healthy.
Well, yeah, for sure. No,
you're barely. I mean, that's
you're not wrong. I am like a half pound. I'm like looking at the other side
from
of
being obese.
Yeah.
So me and you are just a half.
I'm like
away
literally
from
looking through the fence, like on the border, going, "Hey, guess what? I'm free. I'm free."
But you're the dog trying to lick the ice cream cone through that hole.
Yeah. But all it would be like someone would just trip me, and I'd be on the other side, like, "No."
Yeah.
But my point is, it's like,
eat up that fruit, fatty. See what happens.
You're telling me that there's a 40-pound window, and I could still be healthy? Get out of town. What
kind of curve? What kind of curve are they grading on? Yeah. That's like today's
a roller coaster loop to loop. That's what kind of curve.
Yeah.
It starts here and ends back here.
I'm good. I'm bad. I'm good. I'm bad. What kind of mental anguish are you going through on this journey?
Oh, it's great. I was like, oh, it's got to be this because I was 1-something.5, and I was like, I got to be there. It was like, nope, still overweight. And so I put, okay, what if I'm that number exactly? And it was like, oh, then you're healthy.
Oh, now you're playing the what-if game.
I'm like, well, no, I was like, what if so let's just say it was not. Let's just say it was 175.5.
Yeah.
That's overweight. I put in 175 even. Oh, that's healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on.
Welcome to the club.
Get out of town.
You're like a half a pound?
That's ridiculous.
I'll go poop right now.
I was like,
I'll poop right now.
Let me cut this foot off.
Yeah. So let's do some fun facts. You're almost hot enough to do this. You ready? Shrekking is a new Gen Z dating term that means lowering your standards about looks when choosing a partner. Imagine. So the guy that went out that night and had no money, right? He was probably shrekking with her, right? But he had no money. So he's lowering his standards, and he's like, damn it, I got to up my bank account, though. I really can't. And by the way, don't you know that stuff's generally going to happen before you go out? I mean,
well, that's the jokes you were making.
Was it a first date?
Because we knew this. I don't know how one of the guys knew this, but he knew it. We're at the show. We already know that. We already know the details of what had just happened 15 minutes earlier.
You got the deets.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no. Second round is water for everyone. What is, I got to drive. She's got to watch me drive. She's got to navigate. One drink apiece.
Either that or you go, all right, we'll just switch rounds. So they're like, hey, I'll buy first round. Cool. Second round. Everybody's getting water.
Yeah, everyone's getting water.
Everybody's getting water.
Hey,
water here. Water here. You guys want ice?
Yeah, 4 orange whips. Water.
You guys want ice? Hey, will you put lemon in? You charge for lemon?
Yeah.
No? Okay. You guys want lemon?
Yeah.
You guys want lemon in that water?
Can we get some of those packets of sugar?
Yeah.
We'll make some lemonade right quick.
My boy Shrek over here is hurting financially, all right?
Get in my belly. Wait, no, that was Fat Bastard.
But it's just funny when you're looking at you're like, look, I'm going to lower my standards. You're not real attractive, but this might go somewhere.
No, I mean,
you know what I mean? What are you doing?
You've seen that. I mean, you've seen that when when an 80-year-old man is with a 25-year-old woman.
Yeah, I mean,
because the guy's got cash. But it's not for any reason.
Yeah, but that's a little different too, I guess. I mean, this is more. So say two people the same age are just like, I don't want to die alone. But you are ugly. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess I'll bring it down.
Oh, I have a third note from your wife.
Yeah. Yeah. She's texting me right now.
Yeah. Tell him I didn't want to die alone.
Yeah. Yeah. It just says, oof.
You know what that says, though? You know what this is like? You don't want to die alone. So this is all the premise that someone decided I'm going to lower my standards because I don't want to die alone. That's just saying that you couldn't find anyone else yourself.
Right.
That doesn't mean like there's like people knocking down your door.
Right.
Oh, you're single now? Let me find out what's going on with you.
Yeah. Okay. True story. Okay. I know a guy.
True story.
I know. Let's tell you what. Let's do this. Maybe a true story. Allegedly, I know a guy who may or may not have went to a wedding last weekend, right? And met somebody. Okay?
All right.
And he's a nice guy. Okay. But he shows me a picture and I go, that's great. What's wrong with her? That's exactly what I said, right? Because she was very attractive, right? And so my thought was, I go, what's wrong? Hand to God, he looks at me and goes, she's missing a pinky. And I go,
that's pretty low.
And I go, hey, you know what? I go, that's it.
Yeah, that's acceptable losses, man.
Yeah. So here's the deal.
If he would have been like, she's missing all but 3 of her teeth.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. She's not smiling in the picture, but she's rather attractive. Yeah. Okay. But I walked away.
Her butthole looks like a Sasquatch. All right.
But I walked away and I was processing. So I'm laughing, but I'm processing. And I come back and I go, listen, what I expected you to say, okay, seriously, was she's missing a pinky, she's got a club foot, and I think she's got a wang. Okay. And I said, and you're going to be like, the pinky's really bothered me. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was waiting to say. Yeah. Okay.
But I really want to know what happened to the foot.
Yeah. Right.
What did?
Right. Did you tell me? You told me 3 things, right? Yeah. But the foot thing is really
the foot thing's bothering me.
How does she buy shoes? Yeah. How does she buy shoes? Yeah. But that's what I thought of was trekking. But when you see, I saw the picture, I go, okay, what's wrong? You know, and it's like not anticipating an answer. I got an answer. It was great.
What part didn't you photograph? Because this part looks fine. Right. What's the part I can't see? Right.
Say I wanted to give her 5 twice. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If I gave her like a double high five, what kind of change am I getting back?
Yeah. Right.
How did you know?
But
we played this game. That's how I know.
Again, I was not anticipating an answer. That's one of those things where it's like, that's almost a WTF with Damon.
Hey, I met someone. You're like,
yeah. You're like, how can I be a jerk?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Dun, dun.
Yeah. And then he answers. You're like, damn it, man. Yeah. It's kind of like the Chuck thing. It's like, don't start talking.
Now, did she repeat what you did? She was missing a finger. She lost a pinky.
She lost.
Like,
one.
was she born without it? Or did she actually lose it?
No,
is that a story?
That's that's
I said that, and suddenly your face went, ooh,
that's a story too.
That's a story.
Yeah, that I'm not going to share. Yeah, but that's a story.
Oh, that's an off-air story. That's a story. Hey, everyone, that's a story I'm going to get.
That's a story that let's put it this way.
Mac and Jerry might get. None of y'all are going to get.
If this podcast ever gets legs, that's a story that person will be like, oh, that's me. Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Right.
That person lost a pinky to sit. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
To the however many people listen probably don't know the specific person. Not gonna ring a bell. All right. So let's go on to fun fact number 2. Not trekking. Okay. Let's see here. In 2000, a man hijacked Philippine Airlines flight 812.
You know, this brings me back to, we used to tell stories about people stealing cars from like using cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
Where did those stories go?
No, it's so hard to find stuff.
Okay. So anyway, this guy hijacked a plane.
Yeah. Robbed the passengers and tried to flee using a homemade parachute.
It sounds like one of those like theme park where you're riding a train and they put robbers on the train and they're like, "Ooh, I'm going to steal from the and you put gum and stuff in it." He's just on a plane like, "Hey, empty your pockets, put them out in this garbage bag." How's that guy getting off the plane? Yeah. That's my thing. I've been thinking the whole time. He seems like he's leaving.
What is your escape route?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Because you've never been in the back of you've never been on a plane, but you're in the back of the plane and you can see them getting like they're getting their ginger ale and they're getting their cookies up front. And you're like, how long's that car going to get back here? Now I'm in the back. I see someone. Oh man, he's got a plan to get off this plane.
Yeah.
How's he getting off this?
Is he opening a door?
You have time to talk. You're like watching, like, all right. He's getting portable stuff. He's not asking for overhead bags or anything. He's just, give me your watches, give me your wallets, give me your iPhones.
Yeah.
How's he getting out of here?
Yeah. What's his exit strategy? What are we doing here?
Now you're looking around like, is there a door back here?
Right.
Like it's gonna get a little windy back here, I think. Now, what did you say? How did he get out?
So it says flee. He attempted to flee using a homemade parachute. Okay. Had I planned on robbing a plane,
I like how you said he attempted to flee. This seems to let me know that something went awry.
Yeah. But it says, using a homemade parachute. The flight attendant had to push him off the plane. Don't know how that happens. Okay, don't know the science. His parachute failed and he died. While the aircraft landed safely with all the other passengers. You know what's bad? They got to go down there then and pick up their stuff around him on the ground.
Yeah. I would have thrown out like one of the flotation devices.
Yeah.
Because it's yellow and it's bright.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got to go right there.
We got to go there.
Yeah.
Everybody, I marked it.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you pin this like it's a parking spot on your phone? Okay.
You know what sucked though? They'd let the first class people go first.
Yeah.
We're the ones that need this stuff.
Where's all my stuff? Yeah.
The people that can afford anything are the ones walking away with my my Mario hat. Hey, that's my hat.
Yeah.
Why did you give it to him in the first place? I don't know. I was nervous. Yeah. I thought maybe if I gave him a hat, he'd tell me how he's getting off this plane.
Right, yeah. I was like, dude, listen, if I give you this hat, will you tell me how the hell you're getting out of here?
I was so flabbergasted.
Yeah.
That I was getting theme park hijacked on a plane.
Then when I heard his plane, I thought, I'm getting my hat back.
Yeah, I'm getting my hat back. That's coming back.
I'm getting my hat back.
Could you not wear it on the way down?
Do me a favor. Land feet first. All right? 'Cause I want that hat back. So, all right. Third fun fact.
That's a lot of work to go into and then just like put all that effort into it. Just at the very end, be like, I think a couple bed sheets sewn together will get me down.
Yeah. You know what's weird? I took sewing in school in 7th grade. I'm really good. I mean, this is a tight seam.
Yeah, that's
a tight seam.
You just, Ma! More corn dogs. Where's my sewing machine? Don't worry about it, Ma.
They will rue the day when this happens. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do 3.
Can you identify the body? Are those my good sheets?
Yeah. Right. Remember when you were a ghost and I said don't put holes in them? Well, this is worse.
Maybe it opens up and there's just like there's 3 sets of holes. There's just 3 eyelets. What?
Yeah. Air just whipping through it. You had to be a smiling ghost. That hole is huge.
I got a rock.
Yeah, it's never gonna hold any air. Wow. All right,
go ahead.
Last fun fact. When bald eagles mate, they fly up several thousand feet in the air, lock talons, and have sex while free falling.
All right.
Okay, now underneath it says, there, that's a thing you know now.
That'd be great if that's what brought that guy down.
Yeah, but just see how the bottom's like, there,
yeah.
That's a thing you know now.
That'd be great if that's what brought that guy down. He actually hit those eagles on the way down.
What's weird is he's like, I love this hat. Do you see them eagles banging?
You think those eagles banging?
They're just hanging out.
They're going to Buck Barrels.
Yeah, they're just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. I think that's what banging means now. Hey,
we're taking it back.
Hey, later on, you think we can hang out? I'm going to need you to clarify. What's everything? What's the works?
What's going on?
Can I get some onions on that? I don't know.
Mustard's fine.
Yeah.
After that, that's going to get a little weird.
Stings a little weird. It's okay. All right. Hey, just by the way, too, anybody who's up and moving, we're going to need Red Book here in a little bit, just so everybody knows. All right.
By the way, remember that list you had about things old people say?
Yeah.
I have a similar list. If you want to do it this week, next week.
Oh, we'll do it sometime.
3 weeks from now. You let me know. I have a list.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I actually have a list for a later episode, and maybe we'll
compare lists.
Yeah, we'll do this.
All right.
All right. So I just call this straight up nope, because this freaks the hell out of me.
Oh, all right. By the way, I don't want you to panic, but Mac looks a little panicked.
Yeah. I redid it. I don't know where Red Book is. I redid it.
You know who didn't need Red Book?
Yeah. New guy. New guy's like, you can throw that out. You can throw that out. We don't need that.
Yeah. This does not go with my
does not go with the attire. We do not need that.
Did you just give me a comic book?
Yeah.
I got something to do. You go ahead.
Yeah. Someone's now busy. It says in 1978, 14-year-old Daniel Ward died after a car accident. Okay. He was pronounced dead at St. Michael's Hospital, and his wristband was removed and placed into his file. Case closed, except the hospital database still logs his ID. Right. Every few years, someone notices his wristband scans as active. No errors, no duplication, just a live patient profile.
Yeah, this is you filing this under nope.
Yeah, I put it under nope because first off, if I'm in the hospital and they're telling me this, I got to be honest with you. When I was on what was the thing I was on where it was breathing for me? You know what I'm talking about.
Respirator?
Yeah. So when I was on that and you've told me this story, I would have got up and walked out of the hospital myself.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how nope this is. It's like,
wait, what'd you say his name was again?
I don't know. His first name was
Matthew. Is it
Daniel Ward?
Daniel. Okay. Yeah.
Hey
everyone, Daniel's back. Wait, who's Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a story. I'm out.
Yeah. I was gonna say 2 questions.
Yeah. 2 questions.
2 questions.
Why does everyone on a first name basis with Daniel?
Yeah.
And why did that guy just soil himself?
Yeah. So it says last week, the staff reported the system flagged his ID again, marked checked in room 414. Except room 414 has been empty storage space for over 20 years.
Well, he knew it was free.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I hang out in here.
Yeah.
Nothing's going down. Okay, we're good. Nurse pulled the old file. The bracelet was still inside a sealed envelope, untouched. Yet the digital log showed it had scanned twice that night. Right. So the nurse swears she heard squeaks of the shoes down the hallway, but when she checked, the only thing in the corridor was an old gurney with a fresh bracelet on it.
A fresh Daniel bracelet?
I don't know, but a fresh bracelet. And that's where the story stops. Okay. Listen, I thought this adds no real value other than the fact of nope. Well, this scares the crap out of me.
Here's my headcanon. Yeah. Is that I don't know if you know this, but there's stories that people get really frisky in hospitals, like the nurses and the doctors.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe someone has just copied Daniel's thing.
Oh.
And, hey, we need the distraction over there.
Yeah.
So let's just throw a little Daniel scan that way, and we'll go over this way and hang out.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna hang out with a 14-year-old dead kid. How's that? Well, he's been dead for 25 years.
I don't know if we needed to word it that way.
Now you're just making it sound dirty.
Yeah.
I was gonna bang that nurse.
Yeah.
Now you're making it sound dirty.
I was just distracting so I could be alone with the nurse.
Yeah.
Now you're bringing in a dead child.
Wow, what a loser. Why don't you stop doing that? All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
can he record? Does he know how to work a video camera?
Just hit play. That's all I need you to do. But anyway, I just thought that was really wild. You know what I mean? And you're right. Maybe somebody does just grab the whole envelope and walk past. I mean, but
that's true. If it's see-through, like you could scan it wherever you want. But that seems like a really elaborate.
The technology from 1978 is going to be way different than today's. So, that said, I do have a TCO WTF.
Oh,
TBD.
Here we go.
Okay, might be your new favorite.
All right. I don't know. We had a tough one the other.
I'm just telling you.
All right. Now, do I get any directorials?
Read the whole thing,
top to bottom.
Read the whole thing. Yep.
This is from Austin.
Yeah.
That's the person, not the city. Austin. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? Austin asks.
Yeah.
One time I went on a date with a guy to the beach and we were being flirty and cute in the water, and he tried to lift me up to throw me, but when he lifted me up, he stuck his fingers up my butthole, and I slipped and pulled him under the water, and my butthole broke 2 of his fingers.
2 questions?
I got 2 questions. Why is your butthole easily accept 2 fingers?
That's my first question.
And secondly, has that guy ever grabbed another human before?
Right. It's not a bowling ball, dude. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing.
There's a real good handhold right up here.
Yeah. So
Also, again, why is it very easy for 2 fingers to accidentally slide in, especially in water?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. Water is not a very good lubricant.
Now, I can tell you that is not how somebody lost a pinky. All right. I can just tell you these 2 stories do not go hand in hand.
When your fingers just bloop right up into someone's butthole, something going on.
And regardless of the
Were you
ease,
wearing pants?
That's my thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you? No swim trunks. What do we do? Well, we were doing Dirty Dancing, but really Dirty Dancing.
Because I've had the. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. Not until you've done this. But then,
do you think his butthole was like, nope?
Yeah,
and then broke those 2 fingers off.
That's what it is. It's like
here's the thing. It was by Austin. I don't know if Austin was sharing that story.
Yeah,
was it Austin and another dude? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't.
What beach are you at?
There is a lot. There's a lot
going on. I have more than 2 questions.
But your first question though was so right. Was like, how did 2 fingers just fall into a butthole?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how that.
I don't
happens.
know why it got funnier when you put it that way.
Yeah.
They just fell into a butthole.
Yeah. Listen, I've done lots of things in my life. All right, I've never fallen into a butthole.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've had things fall out of my butthole.
Yeah, lots,
but never anything in.
Yeah. And again, sometimes I have to use great force to get that out of my butthole.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never went. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a block. There's a brick. Yeah, I've never done that. So, but yeah, I just thought that was crazy. So again, it didn't quite get you like the other one did. But as you're reading it, you're like, I don't know what I'm going to read next.
I don't think I'm ever going to get over Hot and Ready.
Yeah, we always hot and ready.
Because we talked about that at the comedy club. They're like, hey, remember, what if this bartender was here? She would have just jumped in. I'm like, because that bartender's always hot and ready.
Yeah. Oh, you dropped it.
Yeah, I did.
Did you tell a story then?
I believe that'll be something you need to listen to.
Yeah,
on an upcoming
on a podcast. Right. All right. Now, can we do Red Book?
Absolutely.
They're going to pick the same page 4,000 times, I'm sure.
Page 23 is off the table.
Yeah. 69.
I remember a page that we need to go back to.
Do you? Then just go right to it. Don't even ask. Just do it.
Oh, wait. We've already done that page. I couldn't remember what we've done.
What about the one next to it?
What about the one next to it?
Page 19.
Okay.
How to tell if your boyfriend is actually twins. Now, remember, this is the book, How to Tell If your boyfriend is the Antichrist.
I don't know why I find this funny, but I think this would be hysterical. Go ahead.
By Patricia Carlin.
Yeah.
And again, this is a premise of, what if your boyfriend is this, and should you still stay with him if he is?
Right.
How to tell that.
Yeah.
How to tell if your boyfriend is actually twins. Changes his mind a lot. All right.
That's nothing. Right.
That freckle keeps moving.
Okay, that's a little.
Sometimes he looks 5 minutes older.
I don't know what the last one is. That might be my favorite.
That was it, because there's just 3 on that.
Okay, that might be my favorite.
All right, Jerry, ride or die?
Yeah.
Jerry's finally not ride or dying.
Oh my God, Jerry, twins? I'm staying.
Damon's staying.
Yeah.
Mac, you breaking the tie?
It's 2 guys. It is 2 guys, right?
It's twins. It doesn't matter.
The name of the book is How to Tell If Your Boyfriend is the Antichrist. Why is it always guys?
Still twins.
That's what Jerry just said.
Still twins. Hey.
Wait, Mac, were you paying attention, or were you not breaking the tie? Okay.
Hell no.
Book is breaking the tie again.
Okay.
Should you forgive them? These two will certainly keep you on your toes. They're into playing games. If you are too, try this one out. Tell your boyfriend you've got some exciting news. You're expecting his baby. Of course you're planning to keep it. Does he want to get married or simply kick in for child support for the next 20 years? Then sit back and allow the finger pointing to begin. Games are fun. That's all it says. See also suffering from multiple personality disorder, page 62.
Okay, so
I don't have a pen to mark that off. So
but if
we got to remember that one's dead.
If it's twins, that's 4 fingers then in the butthole.
Well,
that's 4 fingers.
I literally because my brain took out the point and it's like sit back and allow the fingering to begin.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute, there's a word there.
Finger pointing.
Finger
Got
pointing.
It. Nailed it. Way to stick the landing. All right.
Finger pointing.
Off of that, just I still would stay. They're twins, man. Come on, this is cool. By the way, that's 2 other people that do stuff around the house.
It's true.
Think about it. You're dividing stuff up.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Let's do this now.
Strange stories.
Strange stories.
All right.
See how I hit the button myself?
I know you did.
I don't even need you anymore.
You don't.
It's crazy. You shouldn't be enjoying your delicious fruit right now.
I could be just eating my fruit.
Okay. Man gets arrested for driving pink toy Jeep on highway. Is a good sport about it. They felt the need to put that in the title.
I watched a series of videos by a woman who took basically those kind of cars. I think they were sports cars.
Was it on a college campus or something?
No, she went down the entire state of Florida.
Oh,
went down
really?
America's Wang.
Okay.
Like Highway 1 or whatever is out there. Yeah.
I saw a girl, that was her mode of transportation across campus
I could see that.
because no one would steal it because no one's going to pick it up and carry it away. So she did that. So, all right. Now, wow. Okay. This guy's named after a ghost and a car. Casper Lincoln.
Oh, I thought you say Daniel.
Yeah.
That's from earlier.
14.
That's a callback to earlier.
Callback.
Yeah.
Callback. Casper Lincoln lives in Prince George, a city in British Columbia. On September 5th, he and his friend had drunk a couple of brews, and had gotten slightly intoxicated.
Yeah, it's not easy reading cold copy, is it?
Weird.
Fingering began.
Suddenly, 2 of them just slipped right in, right there. Suddenly, the duo developed a craving for a slushie. You know,
they were drunk.
As one would do when you're drunk, right?
For sure.
Okay.
Well, you know what we can take? Power wheels.
Yeah. They set out to venture to the nearby gas station to acquire their half-frozen treat. Slushies are, I realize it's still part liquid, but whatever. However, Lincoln got lazy and didn't feel like walking, so he decided to borrow his roommate's child's electric Barbie Jeep. So it's a Barbie Jeep.
Right.
Okay. You realize when this gets impounded, you just broke that kid's heart.
Correct.
Okay? Because we know you're not paying the $400 to get their Barbie Jeep back.
Well, I would have blamed it on Barbie not paying her bills and it got repoed.
Yeah. So anyway, Ken found out she's a hoe. Okay. And he ain't around no mo. And so she don't pay for herself.
I took it on a plane and it got hijacked.
Yeah. Don't cut holes in the sheets. We learned
that.
We learned this. So anyway, yeah, what if it's like Mario Kart when he drove off the thing? He had your Mario hat on.
Yeah.
He drives off the back.
Yeah, and he's got the parachute off the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the hang glider thing. Oh, no.
Yeah. Damn that awesome ghost-looking face. Says, I never drove it before, Lincoln joked. I doubt you would.
Yeah, I don't think a sober person goes, I bet that can hold 250.
He's got a buddy with him, too.
Yeah.
It says, Lincoln began cruising down the sidewalk next to one of Prince George's many busy roads. His friend walked alongside him. That's how fast you're going.
Right.
Okay? I got news for you. If you're going that fast, it's probably faster
I would
to
know how
walk.
he gets pulled over because I would have just pretended I was pushing it.
Yeah.
Just be the friend. But like, I was just pushing it. What?
I was just pushing it.
Log in that?
Yeah, it's not. This thing works? You kidding me?
I thought it was a wagon.
Yeah.
A G-Wagon.
So, G unit. Yeah. So it says you can't blame them. The sight of a grown bearded man in aviator sunglasses. Okay, put on the sunglasses. At night?
Yeah.
Come on. We're up to something. Said driving a bright pink toy Jeep. Must have been hilarious. Sir, exit your vehicle with your hands up.
How is he going to exit a vehicle he's not really entered?
Right.
Step off of your vehicle.
I don't understand, sir, but you're going to need to get out of that.
Unlean from your vehicle.
Yeah, please remove yourself from whatever this is right here. But it says initially he was driving rather safely, despite his buzzed state of unconventional vehicle. He stuck to the sidewalks and gave clear hand signals before turning to alert other road users of his intentions.
Who's on the sidewalk that time of night that he's...
I don't know. And are they need hand signals?
Yeah, well, what hands? Are they just a finger?
Yeah.
No, they're 2 of them.
2.
In a butthole.
Two of them. It says soon, however, he hit a bit of road work. Oh, that's what it is. Construction gets you every time.
Yeah, that's how they
you
get
can't
you.
be drunk in a
That's how they
construction
get you.
zone. Yeah. No way.
It's 350
I
minimum.
bet he was on his phone, too.
For sure.
We've got his phone, like taking a video, like, look what I'm doing right now.
That's
Come on, that's a double
you
whammy.
You hit a worker.
Yeah.
That's a fine.
Right. You hit a worker in that.
And he's just like, oof. Hey, do it again. That's 350.
And the worker goes, ow.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah. Well, the guy in the aviators. That's why. Soon, however, he had a bit of road work. With the sidewalk unusable, he had no choice but to stray onto the highway.
Let's pause.
Yeah.
He had a choice.
Yeah. You abandoned ship right there.
He's made choices so far.
Can I tell you what you can do from that point? You can drive it back, turn it around the other way, and go get your drink, and then walk on back and get it.
You've gotten a head start.
Yeah.
Once you've gotten your delicious half-frozen beverage.
Yeah. By the way, there's probably no cup holder in that thing. So he's going to be screwed.
True. Right.
He's going to be screwed. It says the cops flashed their lights and pulled Lincoln over.
Were they following him? Were they tailing the whole time? Let's see. You know what's coming up? I do.
Yeah.
Sidewalk out of order.
Wait for it.
Whoop, whoop.
That's the sound of the police.
I knew it.
So the cops gave him a breathalyzer test and discovered that he was inebriated. I don't think he needed a breathalyzer.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I tell you what you needed? Aviators and a Barbie Jeep.
Your Honor, I'm going to give you Exhibit A.
Wade what? Could find this guy guilty.
Wade what?
Yeah. This guy had a Jeep? Do we all get to ride in the Jeep? What are we doing?
Wade, it only holds half a human.
Yeah. You find out it's the white Bronco. You're like, oh my God, are you really
That's why it was going so slow.
That's why it's going so slow, right?
I got the juice in the back. No, it's a slushy.
Yeah, it's a slushy, and he's not even half frozen, okay? So, anyway, they also found out that Lincoln's driver license had been suspended. Well, hence the Jeep.
Can you not drive that if you're on a suspended
I don't
license?
know. I mean, can you get on a golf cart?
Now that you're on a road, does all of a sudden things change?
Right, but I've never.
If you would have stayed on the sidewalk, perfectly legal. Yeah, mowing down walking people is perfectly legal. Getting mowed down in the street, illegal.
Illegal, just way illegal. It says that was enough for the cops to inform him that they were placing him under arrest. After that, the man decided to hit his vape. Will you put up a smoke screen and you're going to speed away like a James Bond?
Yeah.
What? This strawberry smoke screen, I can see right through it. You're right there.
Hey, Fruit Loops, I can see you. He's like trying to dig in there for the oil, just make an oil slick. It's battery operated slick.
Yeah. You're about to have two fingers accidentally fall into your butthole. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're under arrest. Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us going down the sidewalk at thatchecksout.net, all the social that checks out. WDT. Mac, Mac can't find the button that tunes the music.
Yeah.
It's not a button.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Yeah.
All right, that looked a lot like me. It looks nothing like you.
Yeah. We banged.
That's going up. By the way, we'll catch you next time. I'm going to eat my fruit.
Yeah.